Guillaume, what has Pep Guardiola said?
Pep Guardiola is thinking of using him at least in 4 positions in the midfield. There'll be occasions when they will defend with 3 and he will be one of the 4 midfielders. And sometimes even playing behind the striker. There's 4 or 5 positions for him in the lineup. That's what Pep Guardiola is thinking. So, no, he won't be on the bench that often. I think he's going to play much more than people think.
Jerry, has that been a major problem for Barcelona? Maybe the size of the squad, and that's what Pep Guardiola said?
It was last season, Scott. I saw the squad last season. I thought they'll do well to win everything with that squad and injuries. But they rotated, they did well. We saw Busquets and Mascherano both playing as centre-backs last season. And there's still a problem, obviously, with the injury of Puyol. But they've improved the squad this year. You know, Alexis Sanchez has joined, and now obviously Cesc. That can only be good. And Cesc will get them goals as well.
OK, well, let's see if he can. There's a chance of extra time and penalties, of course, but away goals do count, so it'll have to be 2-2 after 90 minutes. But whether it's extra time or not, sit back and enjoy what should be an absolute cracker. The commentators are Terry Gibson and Rob Palmer.
New season's greetings, 11 o'clock at night in Catalonia. And 2 heavyweights do battle once more. Some under the misconception that this might be some kind of pre-season friendly, but it's like putting Hay and Klitschko in the ring and expecting them not to trade blows with all silverware.
Yes, it is. Contrail coming in tonight for Marcelo.
Real Madrid are straight on to the attack. Let Terry get the rest of that sentence out. Maybe after Real Madrid have scored an opening goal here, it's Cristiano Ronaldo, and they almost scored the opening goal in the opening 40 seconds, but for the excellent save of Valdez, they're all fired up, Real Madrid.
Yeah, it's exactly the type of swing, near at their best.
Iniesta. It's the movement inside, as always. Xavi's available. Little step over from Pedro. Messi's there, but improvised piece of goalkeeping from Casillas. Had to get in there with the boots flying.
Real Madrid players claiming offside. I tend to agree with them. I thought Messi had got ahead of the last defender before the cross was delivered in by Pedro. With the pressure that Real Madrid are applying. It's just the second game so far this season.
Messi, what a great ball, what an excellent run. Iniesta teases Casillas and gives Barcelona the lead. Back to their brilliant best. A pass of perfection and a clinical finish.
It's been a wonderful start from Real Madrid. But every time Barcelona got in that attacking third, on the few occasions that they have, they look threatening, they look dangerous. And it's a wonderful, exquisite pass, wasn't it, from midfield? Once Andres Iniesta was through, I don't think the outcome was in doubt. It was just the technique he was going to apply. Messi, great understanding of Iniesta, and that's a gorgeous finish from the midfield player. See Messi there, just has a little glance. He's aware Iniesta's on the move. Perfect pass into the path. I thought he was going to go round him. He fooled the co-commentator as well. Little dink over Casillas. Absolutely gorgeous goal.
Marcelo on the left side of defence tonight. Di Maria, lovely chip from Di Maria. Valdez has to be brave, but he's missed it out. Can he get back? No, it comes to Benzema, and there are enough Barcelona players to come back and save the situation. He just maybe fell to the wrong man, Khedira, who's never scored for Real Madrid.
He was caught in 2 minds, wasn't he? But it was him that initially wins the ball back. Piqué was dwelling in possession. Real Madrid nearly forced the equaliser there.
Ozil's cross. Appeal for handball. Falls on deaf ears. Benzema back in! Real Madrid back in it! Well, Cristiano Ronaldo is claiming the credit. Valdez a broken man. It was half-hearted appeal for offside.
Then it's entirely defending from the issue corner. Which appeals for a penalty as the ball's delivered back in. So many Barcelona players not marking. Hands up, there's a slight deflection from Dani Alves into the path of Ronaldo. He finishes it, then asks the question.
Well, he and Ramos hopefully both went for it. Both are going to try and claim it. There was a guilty look on the face of Cristiano Ronaldo, and then he soon realised But between them, they mustered the equaliser on aggregate. Iniesta. Oh, excellent ball, excellent run. Casillas is off his line, but he scrambles back enough to make a world-class save. The Spanish season is off to an absolute flyer.
It is. I think, in fairness, Real Madrid deserve to be on level terms. Barcelona just seem to have the better of the Real Madrid defence. Pedro there could have taken it into his strike.
Di Maria. To his right is Benzema. He's about toe-to-toe with Abidal. And gets a shot on target of sorts, but Abidal will be happy with the angles that he showed him.
Sharp again.
Kedira takes it well in his strike. Now Ronaldo has space. There of anticipation. Ronaldo, well, stopped by Valdez. He did his best to get some part of his body on the ball and ricocheted onto the crossbar. That was tremendous. Good old-fashioned toe poke from Cristiano.
Certainly was a flash shot, and it's off the laces.
There are more chances. Tremendous save by Valdez. Wrists of steel.
Ball was moving about all over the place. I think he's got lucky. Just skims off the
Course. Much underrated player. Kedira, another one of the players, of course, who's come through the Barca system. 7 of them in the starting 11 tonight from La Masia, the club academy. Onside. Good chance, or just enough of a touch again from Valdez, who's proving to be the hero. Helping the Ozil shot on its way.
terrific play again from Real Madrid. Valdez far busier than we're used to seeing him. Ozil just tries to curl it with his left foot.
Sends him. Alonso. Cristiano Ronaldo, scorer of the equalising goal. Excellently snared by Dani Alves. We'll see perfect goals and wonderful saves, but that was somebody executing the perfect tackle. Now Lionel Messi down the turbocharge. Casillas knew he had some work to do. Brilliant little burst from Messi and a top save from Spain's #1.
Yeah, that's when they break free in that midfield area. Real Madrid defence at times is called square, very square. Pepe, Ramos, both have got good pace. Pepe does just enough to put Messi under pressure. Blocks the cross, exactly what fullbacks have to do in the modern game. Calling for Barcelona.
Messi chests it down for Piqué. Back to Lionel Messi! Yes! 2-1. Barcelona. Messi's at it again. A delightful dink.
And I've been critical of Gerard Piqué's performance so far in the game tonight, but the last few minutes, on 2 occasions, he's been instrumental in the box with a crafty little pass that's found an attacker in space. And who better to find in a crowded penalty area than this player, Lionel Messi. Real Madrid don't clear the set piece. It's a great back heel from Piqué. Still plenty of work to do. It's actually Ronaldo that's tracking Messi back. It's trying to make that last-ditch tackle. You see the back heel from Piqué. Messi, a couple of touches to set himself up. They must practice that finishing training at Barcelona, probably from about the age of 7 or 8. We've seen Iniesta just dink one over Casillas tonight. Lionel Messi does exactly the same. It's good Barcelona, 2-1 lead.
There's with a poor interception. Cristiano Ronaldo. Past Alves for once, but an easy save for Valdez.
It's an acute angle. It's a poor shot.
big build-up from the Barca supporters. Oh, great ball from Lionel Messi and David Villa. That was a very well choreographed routine.
So that things to flow a little bit more. She's got to get the right balance.
Excellent from Iniesta. He glides to Messi. Messi leaves defenders slipping and sliding on the floor, but no way past. Iker Casillas.
You don't care, Rob. You can set up a defence, get as many people back there as you want. But when you've got Iniesta running at you with the ball, can beat 2 or 3 players, it's the control, it's the awareness of the player to his right, Lionel Messi. You just know ultimately it's probably going to end up in a shot or goal. A decent save from Casillas, low down to his right.
Iniesta, free header for Busquets. That was a massive chance. That could have been game, set and match.
There's a collision in the box. PK's gone down. Holding his face. Busquets with a free header. Should have done better. Should at least been hitting the target. It's Pepe again.
It was an accidental blow to the face of a Barcelona player from Pepe in the first half. Was that another accidental one, Terry?
Well, it certainly wasn't, was it? And Pepe does all right for about an hour for me. Look at this. That's a sending off. Second yellow card at the very least.
The only thing you would say is that it was strangely. Ozil, free shots. Oh, needed to be better than that. Needed to be a net buster from Benzema.
He snatches at the opportunity and forgets about the technique. Just goes for power. Just slices it with the outside of the right foot.
Perhaps he was trying to 24 million euro international superstar waiting for a game. Good cross, free header. Oh, not taken again. That should have been 2-2. And doesn't Ramos know it?
Well, they have an advantage, don't they, from set pieces? They're a bigger team. See the 3 good headers of a ball there. See Ramos, Ronaldo, there's Pepe, there's Carvalho, there's Benzema, Higuain. There's no chance that they're going to win headers on the halfway line. Between the likes of Pedro and Messi. Ball's going to come straight back. Can Real Madrid make the most of it?
Kaká with a poor corner kick, and it's mayhem in the Barca area, and they've got the equaliser. An ugly goal, but a vital goal for Real Madrid. Benzema may well be taking us beyond the midnight hour.
I think it's fully deserved. They've created the team that's created more chances in the second half. I think Messi's had 1 shot from the edge of the box. Casillas had to save. The rest of it, particularly from set pieces. See, Pepe keeps it in the danger area. Barcelona don't clear their lines. So the fury of Javier Mascherano in particular is bubbling about. It bounces off of Xavi. Eventually into the path of Benzema. Turns sharp. It's been really sharp in both games so far. He knows exactly where. Again, haven't done so on this occasion. Slightly surprised to see Adriano ahead of Alexis Sanchez, the new signing.
Fabregas, Messi, Adriano. Oh, there's the winner, and guess who? Lionel Messi. 2 well-matched teams, but maybe one little genius is the difference.
It's been a frustrating second half for Lionel Messi. He feels he's been knocked about on too many occasions by the defensive players of Real Madrid. He certainly knows how to get his own back on them. It's his second goal of the evening. His 3rd goal over the 2 games. And it appears it's going to be the winning goal. First time in the half for a long time, Barcelona were able to get players into the box. From Barcelona's perspective, it couldn't have fell to a better player. Great little 1-2. Messi involved. Adriano picks him out as Messi's on the move. Fabregas, Messi to Adriano. Messi makes his run, continues his run after the pass. Oh, it's a great technique as well. It's not an easy skill. He's on the stretch, gets his laces, keeps his head over the ball. Casillas, before he sees it, it's in the back of the net. And is that the winning goal for Barcelona?
Well, a leap of joy for Pep Guardiola. 5-4 on aggregate at the moment to Barcelona. Messi wants his hat-trick. Messi may get his hat-trick. Messi stopped by Iker Casillas. 4 additional minutes.
He's enjoying the good passing from Cesc Fabregas already.
A winner as a player. The winning most manager. Oh, it was a tough tackle from Marcelo, which has all of the bench coming to have a word with the referee. He's in no two minds. Yet another Real Madrid red card in a Clásico. It's Marcelo who walks the plank tonight.
Couldn't have happened in a worse position, could it? Right on the halfway line, in front of both benches.
That's a straight red.
Yeah.
Not a second yellow.
That's helped as well.
Well, yet another unsavoury ending to a battle between these two teams. It's great as a football match, but this is what always spoils it when they have a spat. There's 20... Well, there's not 22 millionaires, there's 21 millionaires down there, all having a bit of a thaw out. The lightweights, the heavyweights, the middleweights all getting involved. And Ozil, he's on the field of play, he was actually substituted before, now the referee showing another red card. He's not quite sure who to, but he'll find the culprit.
Was it Pinto again, was it? Ozil looks really annoyed, really angry.
Well, it's a riot on the touchline. And Ozil is particularly upset about something. The referee brings the two captains together, Xavi and Iker Casillas, who are well beyond the stoppage time now. He added 4 minutes. Seconds out. We'll begin again. Well, it's always colourful. It's always controversial. Unfortunately, it's often marred by some childish behaviour and unsavoury challenges. It's Cesc Fabregas who's welcomed to El Clásico in Barcelona colours with a scissor challenge from Marcelo. That was horrible, fully deserving of the straight red. And then it kicked off.
Yep, he's really angry. There's a lot of people in there trying to keep the peace.
Here we go again. Mourinho. He's pinching the ear of somebody there, Jose Mourinho, the opposing number 2. Even Mourinho getting involved. It's 4 minutes. Here's half a chance, headed away by Piqué. Anywhere will do for Barcelona. They've won it ugly, but they've won the Spanish Super Cup. Barcelona. To add to the Champions League, the Spanish League, revenge for not winning the Copa del Rey. They've won the first Spanish major of the season. The difference between the sides, Lionel Messi with 2 brilliant goals. Once more, Real Madrid mar it with a sending off Marcelo for a straight red after almost chopping Cesc Fabregas in half. Pieces broken out down there on the field now, but it was rather unpleasant for a few minutes. Passion always high when these sides meet. It's going to be a cracking season in La Liga. Barcelona are the champions of the Super Cup.
Yeah, what a shame that to end like that after 180 minutes.